From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boo? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. Starting on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. And here it comes. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Go back to Tampa. And that's in the dirt.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Gausman with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the wall. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. He's been a great free agent sign.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Lowe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Oh, right to the backstop. Kim up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, right field. And George makes the grab. Both runners tagging. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI
Bat
there.
four.
It's a great
Second
at-bat.
baseman
Got the job
Brandon
done.
Lau.
Lau at the plate. 7th right now and runs batted in the American League. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, Boog, it
Batting
becomes
fifth,
pretty
left
difficult as a
fielder,
teammate when a guy's
Christopher
struggling
Morel.
like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rays 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, So here's the lefty, Shane McClanahan. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Bo Bichette, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Grounds one to short. Kim. And Bichette is retired.
Batting second baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. These fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Slow roller to third. Caminero. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Caminero batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That's off the mark. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 out in the 2nd.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda, next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Varsho moving under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two down, base is empty. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto. You can do it.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander. McClanahan back to work. Santander with a homer in his last game.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Got him. Now one away. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And
1
that's
ball,
outside.
2 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get...
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Rays 1 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Lowe.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe walked his first time. And there's a foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. But he's safe. Meisner aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up. Harris makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Ha-Sung Kim.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gosman winds and deals. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Yandy Diaz now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Towards first, makes the sliding stop. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out. The Rays strand just the one. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same
Batting
page right
eighth,
now.
designated
Ernie
hitter.
Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Dustin Harris.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Dustin Harris. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Harris recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Right through there for a strike. Tying run is
strike.
at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Late swing fouled off. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. Here's Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. To third, Caminero. Out number 3.
Out.
Blue Jays. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading off
and
for
now
the Rays,
it's Brandon
second
Lau.
baseman, Brandon Lau.
Outside low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Now batting,
Now the left fielder, Christopher
Morel.
Morel. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. Boots it. Runner on at first
Now
with
batting,
one gone.
third baseman,
Junior
Junior
Caminero
Caminero.
next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 so far. And a strike on the outside edge. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Danny Jansen.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Morel over at second. Aranda at first. 2 out of the inning. Pulls that one foul.
Sit him down.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rays 1 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Vladimir
off
Guerrero
for the
Jr.
Jays,
now.
First baseman Vladimir
Vladdy
Guerrero
with another
Jr.
scorching run of play lately. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. That's in there. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boo. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch
That's
him.
a ball.
And that's way high. Now 1-2.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And it remains 2-2.
Three and two.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And the batter is George Springer. Thought looking his first time up. That's off the mark. Ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one the other way, and foul ball. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Kirk batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off for the
pitcher's duel
Rays,
so
center
far. Here's how the
fielder,
starters have
Cameron
performed
Meisner.
up to this point. Gosman back to work. In there at the knees. And that's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho right there to make the grab. One away.
Now batting.
So the lineup
right
flips
fielder,
over.
Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe will hit next. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches. 27 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2016. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander squeezes it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Ha-Seong Kim
shortstop,
next to hit for the
Ha-Seong Kim.
Rays. 1 for 2. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. And that's a double.
Well, here we are,
Now
third time
batting,
through the
first
order, and
baseman,
this is
Yandy
where we see the
Diaz.
OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Springer there makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off
we head to
for
the
the
bottom of the
Jays,
5th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. First offering in the dirt.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Now it's the DH, Ernie Clement. A single his first time. In the air out towards right center. Dives and he can't hang on. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the third baseman, Dustin Harris. Golden opportunity right here. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. To the plate and he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Bichette up to the dish. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Harris, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Kim with the throw to first, and Bichette is retired.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground right side. Lau sends it to first. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. Back now in Toronto. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brandon Lau. Strike on the inside corner. And fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That one off the mark. Now 1 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Morel up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Rays down by a run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan
So a man
Aranda.
at first. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike at 95. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. And we're back.
Leading
Well, we go
off
bottom
for
6.
Toronto.
And now for the Jays,
First baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
That's a strike.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his 2nd strikeout of the game.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't
Now
like he was set up
batting,
for it by
left
something
fielder,
off speed
Anthony
earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3
Santander.
straight, and he had no answer for it.
Santander in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that is out of play.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shane McClanahan departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
And the
Tampa
Rays
Bay,
They go to the
Number
bullpen.
49.
Kevin Kelly.
And if
Kevin
you dig into
Kelly.
his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Here's George Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Base hit now.
First offering, and it just misses.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on.
In the dirt, but kept
One ball,
close.
one strike.
Foul ball there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely
Now that
an
is
individual
the
performance you
catcher,
want to flush. He just
Alejandro
hasn't looked
Kirk.
very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Splits the plate. Strike one. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. In the air, right side. Lowe has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. All set for the
Leading
start of the
off
inning.
for
And
Tampa
now,
Bay,
Danny
catcher,
Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, called strike. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kevin Gausman makes way. Really
Now
solid
pitching
performance
for the
out
Blue
of him
Jays.
as he leaves with a slim
Number
lead.
45.
We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Tommy
On the mound now,
Nance.
Tommy Nance.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
The center
Yeah,
fielder,
it just does so
Cameron
much to change the
Meisner.
outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
3-0.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting
Now
play on the
batting
mound.
right fielder Josh Lowe.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. That misses, and that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get.
The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Now batting
That's a play you expect your shortstop to
Kim.
make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Kim in the box lays off for ball one. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ground ball right side could be two. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Now batting first baseman Yandy
Well, that's great
Diaz.
hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And the batter now, Yandy Diaz. That's inside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Lau in the box now, takes strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger.
Now pitching
And they
for
felt it
Tampa
was
Bay.
time to bring on a left-handed reliever
Number
from the
60,
pen with the lefty hitter coming
Garrett
up.
Clevenger.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Varsho. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Over to Diaz. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting designated hitter Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to
Up
hit right
next
there.
for the
Just kept
Blue
it simple.
Jays,
Played
third
Pepper with the middle of the
baseman,
infield and
Justin
took it back where it
Harris.
came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next for Toronto, Dustin Harris. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging
Now
breaking
batting,
ball right there. I think he
shortstop,
tried to do a little bit too
Bichette.
much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. And that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Nance back to work. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Line drive and a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Tristan Peters.
Tristan Peters.
Nance sets, fires. Now 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Outside low. And that's ball 2. And he's back to first in time. And that's downstairs and outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tommy Nance out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Eric Swanson on the pitch here.
Number 50. Eric Swanson.
Two on, one out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game. Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Jose Caballero now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 77.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Popped up and a foul ball. And strike 2. That one the other way. Kim sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 3. Clevenger, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
And it's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lau sends it to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And
Leading
here
off
is
for the Rays,
Josh Lowe.
right fielder Josh Lowe.
And that's ripped for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go-ahead run on base, and now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim, puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Bunted back towards the mound. Fires over to Guerrero. Out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your
first
team a
baseman,
chance to score the go-ahead
Diaz.
run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Brandon
So the
Lau.
go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Brandon Lau. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Swanson gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
They
for
hand the
Blue
ball over
Jays.
to a new arm, Jimmy
Number
Garcia.
93.
And he's been really shutting down
Jimmy
hitters from the right side of the
Garcia.
plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Two down, nobody on.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Springer stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
He's 2 outs away. And here is Alejandro Kirk. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Varsho at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.